Hi you guys, today we're going to be going through an empties video. I am so excited to share some of the products that I finished up. I think it's so satisfying to finish products up in general, and I love empties videos. They're still one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, and they're one of my favorite videos to make. So if you've not seen one of mine before, I like to start with makeup first because I think that's kind of some of the most exciting stuff, and then I get into the rest of my bag in a random order. So I dug through my bag and I believe I only finished up 2 makeup products. So we'll see if that's true or not as I go through the bag. But the first thing I have is a mascara. This is the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. I really enjoyed this. So I bought this kind of on a whim in March, and I got it from the Dollar General actually, and I really enjoyed it. So the wand is a natural bristle wand, and it kind of has the hourglass shape that reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now it's been years since I've used that mascara, but I did really enjoy this. I think it plumped my lashes and definitely gave a lot of volume, which is what I prefer. I think my lashes are plenty long. I also wear glasses, so I don't want like super long lashes because it smudges up my glasses and that's no fun. But I really enjoyed this, and it kind of was a surprise for me. I normally use the Essence Lash Princess mascara in the green writing, but this one definitely is a good close second if I was like looking for a mascara. And Essence is kind of hard to find in the drugstore. It used to be at Target, but not anymore. So this is what I would go to because CoverGirl is pretty much everywhere. The other makeup product I finished up was a primer. This is from Too Faced. This is the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This is the mini size. I believe this is, let's see here, 0.67 ounces or 20 mils. I really enjoyed this. I have repurchased it. I love the consistency of this. I have oily skin. This worked really well for me. And I also like that it was a peach color. I'm very fair, obviously, and it almost gave like a little bit of a tint for me, and just kind of, it's like a tinted moisturizer. It just kind of took a little bit of the edge off of the redness and discoloration on my skin, which I enjoyed. It kind of was like a nice prep. Most of the time I don't wear any sort of foundation, especially working from home. I am wearing a foundation today, but most of the time I just use a primer and then a powder and maybe like a little bit of spot concealing if I really need it, but I kind of don't care. So anyway, this was really nice. I have repurchased and I would purchase again. So now that we have those off the table, let's just go ahead and dive into my bag of empties. And I'm just gonna say, let's just call this the Sunscreen Empties because I have so much sunscreen in here, it's not even funny. So let's just start there so I can get them out of the way. So I have 1, 2, 3, I got more, 4, 5, 6 cans of sunscreen. I think that's it. I have a lotion sunscreen too, but I'll talk about that next. So I have 6 cans of sunscreen. I have 3 from Target and 3 from Coppertone. They are all SPF 50. To me, I think Spray Sunscreen, the way to go is just the cheapest, which is the Target brand. The Coppertone is just more expensive because it's a name brand, you know. But I can get a 3-pack of these. I think it's like, I don't know, 12 bucks, 15 bucks for 3 of these, which is great. So I have been quarantining at our lake place. So we go out on the boat almost every day, and the weekends we spend out at the beach. I mean, we are in the sun. So I'm not surprised we've gone through this much sunscreen. I know we've actually gone through more. I just didn't snag all of the cans. I think we probably have gone through 2 or 3 more bottles. But the spray sunscreen, like I said, I go cheap because, you know, you're losing half of it in the air anyway. We use Lotion sunscreen to be our first like head to toe layer, and then we'll spray kind of on top of that or as needed. If I just need like a quick on my shoulders or something like that. But I really do think that the lotion works better. Of course, the spray is very convenient. So that's why I go cheap, because, you know, you lose half of it in the wind anyway. But I do have a sunscreen that I actually like also used up. This is the Sunbum SPF 50, or no, 70, which I love. So this is the brand I prefer. I love the Sunbum. I think the lotion just itself feels really nice, and the 70 is fantastic. I've never been burned this summer, which is crazy. And like I said, when we get out of the harbor, we stop the boat and we lather. I mean, face down to toes, for me at least, I'm covered, and this is the only thing I use, is the 70. So really enjoy this. Definitely works well, and the bottle itself lasts a while. This says 6 ounces in it, which I feel like is a pretty good amount. Sunbum is a little bit more of an expensive brand. I have bought their spray before, and their spray is like $12 for 1 can, where like I said, I can get $3 or 3 cans for $12 from Target. The lotion is a little bit more reasonably priced in my opinion. It's like more like $8 to $9, and like I said, the lotion for me at last works way better than spray ever does. So I will continue to repurchase this. I already have repurchased a few more bottles of these just for us to have. So now that sunscreen's out of the way, let's see what else we have. I have the Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Bath. This is the Eucalyptus and Spearmint. This is really great, of course, for any type of bath. What we've been doing a lot this summer is we've been having like pedicure nights, my boyfriend and I. So we soak our feet about once a week, sometimes more, in a tub of water while we watch something on Netflix, and I will sprinkle some of this in both of our tubs respectively. It just feels really nice. I know that Epsom salt is supposed to help with muscle soreness and kind of just aches and pains. I don't really know if that's true or not, but I certainly like the scent, and I certainly like the softness it gives to the water. So I've really been enjoying that, and the foot baths we've been doing are so nice, especially on super hot days. Like, it just actually cools you down, putting your feet in like lukewarm or cold water. Like, my boyfriend likes ice in the water, but I'm kind of more of a lukewarm kind of gal. I also have wet wipes. These are not like disinfecting wipes. These are just the regular wet wipes with like saline solution. I always have a pack of these on the boat in the summer, just like if I get sunscreen in my eyes, you know, I can kind of wipe it off, or anything like that. So we did go through this pack. There's 20, and I enjoyed it. I think that the wet ones packaging is nice. The peel where you know, get in here is very sturdy and very sticky. Like, there's all sorts of sand and crap on the stickiness, but it still holds really well, which I appreciate. So these were sopping wet from the day I opened them to the day I completed them, which was at least 3 months, more, maybe more, until I actually completed these. So really would say that these are a great brand to check out if you want something that's going to last a long time. Okay, I have a lotion in here. This is from Nivea. This is the body lotion, essentially Enriched Deep Moisture Serum. This one's for the dry to very dry skin. This is the lotion my boyfriend prefers, so we have purchased a few more bottles in like the bigger size of these too. I've used it as well. We have one of these kind of everywhere, like one in our living room and whatever, so it is nice. It definitely does penetrate the skin. It doesn't stay greasy for long. Like, at first, of course, it's going to be a little bit shiny and greasy, but it really does like sink in. The scent is just like a generic lotion scent. There's not really like a fragrance to it. Maybe a little bit of almond, but it does have almond oil in it, so I think it's kind of a natural scent to smell. But it's very rich. I definitely would recommend this if you have dry skin, but like if you have normalish skin, this might be too heavy for you. I can't use it like ever on my body, but on my hands and feet it is really nice. So we have repurchased more of these. Okay, let's see here. I have, that's not supposed to be in there. I have another pack of wet wipes. These are the unscented baby wipes. These just dried up. I didn't get through all of them. Again, I like to just have baby wipes or wet wipes on hand. I think they're good. I also keep a little pack in my car, and that's been really helpful if you, like, I don't know, just have sticky fingers. It's nice to actually wipe them off with some sort of saline solution instead of just like on paper towels and they're still sticky. So these just dried up on me. These are from the Up and Up brand at Target, so you know, whatever. Okay, I finished up a deodorant. I love the Old Spice antiperspirants and deodorants. I have hyperhidrosis, which means that I sweat nonstop. Fortunately for me, it's just in my armpits. I don't have like sweaty palms or anything, which is, you know, pretty lucky, but I have to use it antiperspirant. So this is my favorite daytime deodorant. It smells really nice. The Bear Glove, the Wolf Thorn, pretty much all of them smell really nice. They're not like too masculine by any means, so I just purchased different scents. I don't really like to use the same scent back to back, but I'll just pick up whatever, you know, smells good at the moment. But I've been using this for years and I absolutely love it, and definitely would recommend if you truly do need an antiperspirant. Otherwise, they do have a line that's not an antiperspirant. It's the same scent, it's just truly a deodorant. So they have both sides, but the silver packaging is the antiperspirant. I think it's white is the just plain deodorant. So anyway, definitely a repurchase. I have a little box here. This is from Paul Mitchell. It is a refreshing citrus soap bar. We finished up a bar of soap. I used to grab these from hotels all the time, which is really convenient because, you know, we need to be washing our hands a ton right now. So it was fine. I used it up. I mean, no big deal. It's just soap. This is a hand cream I got from a hotel as well. This is from the W Hotel. Where were we? I think this was downtown Minneapolis. This is just a body cream. I really liked it. There's not really like a brand. I guess Skin Regimen maybe is the brand. It was nice. I mean, it was nothing like super special. I used it as a hand cream on my desk while I was working, and it did the trick. So that was nice. If I saw it, I would totally take it again. Okay, I have a face product. This is the Yes to Tomatoes Detoxifying Charcoal 2-in-1 Scrub and Cleanser. I really liked this, and this lasted me 2 years. So this was my old face wash, and it screws up, and it's just like a glue stick, but it's not glue. It's like a scrub face wash. So it's like a giant bar of soap. Think of it that way. And you wet your face and you just kind of, you know, go around like that, and then you use your hands to lather it up. It was really nice. I definitely would buy this again. I'm working through a couple of other cleansers, but this was something that was so nice. I would also scroll it up a little bit and then cut across just to have like a true bar of soap. And that's what I would travel with when I was traveling every week. And it was nice to have like a bar soap that it wasn't liquid. I didn't have to worry about packaging. I didn't have to put it in my liquids bag. Like, it was just there, and it worked really well for my skin. The exfoliation properties of it were very fine, and kind of once you got your face a little bit more wet and you're working on the lather, they pretty much go away. So it wasn't super harsh. I didn't notice any sort of negative effects on my skin, but I also know that my skin is not like terribly sensitive. They also have a coffee version of this that's supposed to be more like energizing. I have not tried that one, but it's in the same type of packaging if charcoal is not your jam. Okay, I have a loofah. So I've talked about these before, but these are the loofahs that I use in the shower. I will link all of the stuff down below for you guys. But I get these off of Amazon. They have like a terry cloth on one side with a elastic band here. There's a loop for you to hang it up, and then your natural loofah on this side. So of course when you get it wet, it expands and it's much softer than when it's dry, but this is really nice. I also bleach this once a week. When I clean the bathroom and clean out the tub, I fill up the sink in the bathroom with hot water and pour some bleach in there, and I put this and like my shampoo massager thing and my boyfriend's loofah, like all of that stuff, like accessories I guess, I bleach once a week anyway, and that definitely helps keep these going longer. But at some point, at least with the natural loofah, they kind of lose their exfoliation properties. Like it still does, but it's like kind of worn off and not as tight of a like a fabric or like a, I don't know, whatever. I don't know what words I'm trying to say. Like the loofah part isn't as tight. It gets more spread out and kind of wears apart. So when it gets to that point, I notice it because my skin doesn't feel as smooth, and that's kind of when I switch it out. So it was time for me to switch it out, but these are great. You can buy like a pack of 12 on Amazon and you'll be fine for a while. We have two more things. So second to last is I finished another pen. I talked about this before. I just think it's so satisfying to finish up pens. These are my favorite pens. They're from Papermake, the Ink Joy Gel 0.7. I like the clicky ones. I've had ones with the caps before, but I just prefer clicky pens in general. So yeah, this is satisfying for me. And then the last thing I have is a candle. So I stopped buying Bath & Body Works candles a long time ago, but sometimes I missed having like a different scent, or I don't know. I just was feeling like I wanted decent candles. So I went on Etsy, which I haven't been a huge Etsy buyer in the past, but I'm much more intrigued by Etsy right now. I really want to support like small businesses and things like that, people that are trying to run their business, especially in a global pandemic, but just in general, I feel that shift if I would just want to support local a little bit more. So this is the Let's Stay Home Candle Company. I will link it down below. This one was the campfire type scent. I can't remember the name of it. I'll list it though when I look it up. And it smells really nice. So these are a 3-wick candle. They pretty much burn down to the bottom. I mean, there's a little layer there. I guess it would probably be comparable to a Bath & Body Works candle. So this is the 3-wick, the largest size she offers. I know she offers smaller sizes as well, but I really enjoyed it. The scent throw of this was nice, and it burned slowly. Like, it didn't just, you know what I mean? Like, it went slowly, so I was able to really enjoy this for a while. This one I had at my desk, and I lit, you know, occasionally while I was working, just to kind of help set the mood and relax me and whatever. And it was a nice scent throw. Like, it made the whole room smell. I would step out and still be able to smell it down the hall. So I definitely would recommend these. I have a few other scents from her, and I've finished up a couple others, but I don't think I've spoken about them yet. So I wanted to save one and give it a shout out. But really, really nice, and definitely will repurchase from this brand. So that is it for my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys have been finishing up. Is there something in your life that you just find so satisfying to finish, like I find with pens? I think the other thing I find really satisfying, which is just like totally random, is like the salt or pepper shakers or like grinders. Like, that is satisfying when you finish up one of those. I'm almost done with my salt one, so that's why it's on my mind. But anyway, I would be curious to know what you find satisfying finishing up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you guys in my next one.